All right, y'all, we're hooked up. Nope. Striper.
Yes,
Striper in the boat. Isn't there a limit? Like a... Yeah. Here. Today it is Memorial Day, and I am about to bring you a catch, clean, and cook of Poor Man's Lobster. Never had it before, never made it before. Was able to catch a decent sized striper the other day. I got the meat in the refrigerator, and I also got some lobster tail that we're going to be able to compare it to. Now, this video is not to prove that Poor Man Lobster does or doesn't taste like lobster. It's just going to be a comparison. I've seen the video several times, people doing it. I was like, man, I sure would like to try it. Striper is something I have a trouble catching, but I was able to get one the other day, and so we're going to do a video of Poor Man's Lobster, and we are going to compare it to an actual lobster tail. All right, guys, been real busy. I'm going to show you something I've been working on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's what we've been working on. It is our 1964 Mastercraft 20-foot boat, all aluminum. We've done a lot of work to her, and we're still working on it. She's not 100% yet. Put new tires on her, greased the bearings, put a new water pump in, resealed the lower unit on the motor, painted the motor, put that nice decal on it, painted the boat. She's still got the painter's tape on it that you can see here that I have not removed yet. Painted the top today. She's turning out pretty good. Taxes are paid on her. She runs really well. I just got to go buy the numbers to put on the side, put the new decals on it so we're legal. I got some bumpers that mount right here that help load the boat easily on the trailer. Show you what I've done. This boat is tough to load on the trailer, guys. I mean, it is tough. It does not want to stay straight, and it's all due in the front. Like I said, I got the bumpers that are going to be mounted back on. I took them off just to make it easier to paint. Let me show you what I've done. I bought 2 spare tire holders. So when we load the boat, these spare tires should guide the front and help keep the front straight. Hadn't tried it yet. Hope that's not a mistake. I don't think it will be. We got 2 spare tires to go with the boat when we go. Just bought brand new 6-ply tires to put on it. Still haven't 100% redone the inside. Let's see a little bit of it. But there was 19 rod holders all over this thing. So I took it off, took them all off, slicked the boat back out, sealed all the holes, most of the holes I should say. Some still have some holes there. There's stuff that actually mount in those. And then I got 4 flush mount rod holders that I have not installed yet. As soon as the paint dries, we'll cut the holes and put the new flush mount rod holders in it. That's part of the reason the YouTube channel has been taking a hit here lately and hasn't been putting out as many videos. But this is not easy to work on a boat. Painting and all that good stuff takes a little bit of time. As I come out about 7:30 this morning, finished painting just the top half today, probably around 12:30, 1 o'clock. So, I'm gonna get in here, do this striper, catch and cook. Gonna cook some steaks along with it. Gonna have real lobster tail with it. Hopefully everything turns out, y'all. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's what we got. Got our striper cut up into big chunks. Most of the red meat's removed. A couple pieces still got a little bit of the red meat on it, but we're just gonna roll with it. We got our pan. There's probably 4 to 5 cups of boiling water in there. Add a little bit of olive oil, just to keep things from not sticking. It calls for 1 cup of sugar to go in your water mixture. I got brown sugar. It says you can use brown or regular. This is Splenda brown sugar. Try to keep the carbs a little low. Let that dissolve in there. Now it does not say to put any other crazy seasoning in it. I'm going to put a little bit of this dash of seasoning. It does say to add a teaspoon of salt. At this house we like things a little spicy. A little bit of slap your mamas in there. Recipe did not call for that, but we're going to add it anyway. Wait for this to come to a boil. We're going to put all of our striper in this basket because you don't want to stir it. And that way we can just set it straight down in there and let it boil from 3 to 5 minutes. As soon as this comes, we got our water boiling pretty good. I just cut the heat down a little bit. Got our mixture and seasoning in there. I'm going to take this striper, just throw it in the basket. All our striper in the basket, the strainer. And we're just going to let it boil 3 to 5 minutes. As our striper is done, let this thing boil for about 5 minutes. Shake all that excess off. See what it looks like. Just going to put it in this bowl because I still got to cook everything else. Okay guys, a little bit of lemon, butter, garlic, and pepper. Melted in the microwave. Just drizzle it over the top. I'm going to go put a lid on this and leave it inside. Alright guys, here's our lobster tails. Take a little bit of butter. My butter's melting. Did not expect that to happen. Oh well. Smear some butter in them. Wish you had a napkin. Switch hands. A little bit more of this dash is salt-free seasoning. We put that in the others, just a little bit. Little bit of this slap your mamas. Go generous with this stuff. This stuff's hot. Just a little bit. All right. Just gonna put these in the back corner of the grill. I don't have any charcoals over here in this side of the grill. Everything's from here over. So pretty much just gonna let them kind of smolder for a little bit. I'm gonna go get my clams, my steaks, everything else put on the grill. Also had this little bit of this striper left over. Drench him in that butter. See what happens. Got me some Publix stuffed clams. You can't go wrong with freaking anything from Publix. Trying to keep them off the indirect heat. Not that these steaks have anything to do with that poor man's lobster. We bought a whole ribeye. Cut that sucker up ourselves. Vacuum sealed like 3 steaks down at a time. Marinated them in Pirate's Gold and garlic. So hopefully these things are delicious. Alright guys, I got a little piece of this striper just off the grill, what I didn't try to make the poor man's lobster out of. It's pretty fishy, and I didn't eat it, but I don't really like it. And our lobster tails are done. They look pretty good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I got a few pieces of the poor man's lobster here. I got the lobster that just come off the grill no more than a couple minutes ago. So let's compare them. Which one should we do first? Let's go with poor man's lobster. Pretty firm. I'm not so sure I like it. I eat another piece of it. Y'all see it. Y'all seen the concoction it was boiled in. Man, it just tastes like sweet, fishy meat. Sweet fishy meat's not that good. Man, if I was starving I could eat it, but I never would order it. Alright, let's compare it to just my lobster tail here. Piece of lobster meat, straight scavenger that sucker with my fingers. Now I know they were cooked differently. Like this was boiled, this was on the grill. But this is supposed to taste like poor man's lobster. And it tastes nothing like this lobster tail. I mean, nothing like it. Pull out another chunk of meat. I just bit my own lip. And that sucked. Lobster tail's delicious. Poor man's lobster, I think it tastes terrible, if you want to know the truth. Grace, my dogs have finished eating it. I'm not gonna probably eat it. You want it? She's even turning down poor man's lobster, if that tells you how bad it is. Uh-oh. Alright guys, I was hoping it would be better. I was hoping that was going to be some sort of epic food hack where I could eat something that tastes like lobster but doesn't cost like lobster. But then again, going out to catch that striper still cost me about $80, so no biggie. I will get back at you when I get back at it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Kind of random, all over the place. Cooked some steaks, cooked some clams, shells and stuffed clams, all kinds of stuff. Showed you my boat. Anyways, poor man's lobster tastes like crap. Alright y'all, I will get back at you when I get back at it. Check you later.